today I'm bringing you another update. I have some really nice news that I've been following regarding drones, new camera technology, and I haven't actually done a video for a little while because I was pretty sick after Flagstaff. For some reason I got a really bad cold, and but of course I posted those two videos, the film that I shot, the promotional film, and of course then the kind of a little bit of behind the scenes that one of my colleagues and I we put together. But I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys some of the news that have stand out more for me in regards to drones. Actually, two of the companies, 3D and DJI, what they've been actually they're going to be putting on their next drones is going to be a system, the Geo Fencing system. And what Geo Fencing will do is that pretty much there's going to be a way of them now keeping track of where users are going into. If it's a restricted area, of course, then they're going to keep track of when you go into those areas. So it's still going to be up to you, but as the user. But the nice thing is that now they will be able to take care of a lot of those privacy situations, security situations, where it's getting into federal security situations. So they will be able to keep track of those users if they do happen to unlock and go into those zones, what they call restricted zones. There will be some areas, of course, that your drones will not go to, which are going to be like the White House and things like that of that nature. But of course, those are going to be also, those will take care of the additional lawsuits and all those issues about drones going into those places, and again prisons and things like that, which I was very surprised to find out that people are actually dropping like weapons and drugs into prisons by using drones. So that's it's so sad that they're using the technology for that. But I'm glad that these two big companies, and once these two big companies, DJI and 3D, go into that area, then probably the other ones will follow suit. So that's going to be something really nice, and it's a good move, so that at least will be removed out of the hotspot, all of those drone operators, right? So that was the first piece of news that I was catching up with. The next thing that I have, which is not exactly about photography, but this is Google Maps, and I do utilize Google Maps a lot, specifically for when I'm going to clients' homes, or whenever I'm going to projects, filming different projects. So you always, if you run into a dead zone where you're in 1x, then now you don't have to no longer worry about it as long as you download that map ahead of time. So Google Maps will actually allow you to download a map for a specific zone ahead of time on your cell phone, so that you can access all those maps offline. And so that's going to save you data, and it's going to also save you all the pain in those situations where your cell phone might be running 1x, or maybe your carrier might just be a very slow connection there. So I thought of sharing that because Google Maps is probably a tool that many of us, either filmmakers or photographers that we're in the field, we use on a daily basis, and just in general everyone will definitely be able to take advantage of that new feature. So that's pretty cool that Google is doing that. They're going to be rolling it out, of course, to Android first and then to iPhone. So that's pretty good. Also, as I've been following the news, of course, I know that I tested out the Lightro camera, the light field technology, a little bit ago, and of course keeping an eye on that. There's a new camera out in the field which is called the Light camera. The Light camera also actually has implemented some of the light field technology, but kind of in a newer way. And so I'm going to be sharing information about that camera, which is really cool. It actually looks like a cell phone, and I think that the more we push the boundaries with that technology, there's a very good benefit for that. Not having to worry about where to focus, specifically for people that, if they put that technology on cell phones, again, they're regular users. You don't want to have to worry about what is ISO, what is aperture, what is shutter speed. You just want the picture to be clear, and that's what people care about as consumers. So that's going to be something nice that I was reading about the GH4, that there's a technology that they're going to be implementing on the upcoming, some of the upcoming Panasonic cameras, such as the Lumix GX8, Lumix FZ300, and this model will be coming out in the late 2015 this year and 2016. But what it is they will actually allow you to do post focus. So it will enable users to select an in-focus area after shooting with a simple interface. The function has been developed as a further development of 4K photo technology to prevent out-of-focus errors and offer additional creative freedom. So I'm reading that off from the website, and so this is something really cool because, like I said, I think it's something useful, and we just have to be able to implement it successfully as in a cell phone or in camera, so that people will see the value of it, and just not having to worry about out-of-focus shots. That's how cool is that? So that was probably the last piece of news that I've been kind of following. I do want to go ahead and just share a little bit about this projects that I've been working. I know that I always like to talk about projects. So what's on my desk? I just finished taking photos of iPhones and different Apple products. I actually had to go in and study the technique a little bit, because the Apple photographers that have been photographing those products for years, they are really, really good. I believe that one of them, his name is Peter Bellinger, and so he actually utilizes all these stands. You actually have a picture, I'm going to show it here, where he's standing with all this light stands, and they hold actually reflectors and different things, so that you can now that's how he creates those amazing shots that you can see all the reflections on your on the products, on the Apple products. They're always so shiny, right? So I had to study a lot of the techniques to get great shots for my client, and so that's one of the things that I've been working on. Other than that, I'm really happy to be back. I'm making videos, and I'm glad that I am feeling much better. But I just wanted to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I'm here at the Tempe Marketplace. Beautiful place. If you guys are in Arizona, check it out. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
See this guy here? That's the toughest opponent you're ever going to have to face. I believe that's true in the ring, and I think that's true in life. Now show me something.